You called me more than 5 times.
Israel, respect yourself. Because when David is maltreating Imade, all of you keep quiet and act as if you don't know what he's doing. All of you have kept quiet and watched this man abandon his child. Then you have your audacity to be telling, say, I dey take care of my pikin, they talk of your organ money. You people should mind yourself for Israel. The only reason why I'm not insulting you right now is because we are from the same place. Let me just tell you now.
Madam Sophie, listen now, listen to me. You're my sister now.
I'm not your sister. I don't know you like that.
Ask Oga if I've ever said bad of you, if I've not told him, if I've not been telling him about Imade. I'm telling you the fact, I'm telling you, what? Ask Oga that this is the lie I told you.
Israel, stop telling lies on me on social media. I don't like it.
No,
Your Oga has not spent a dime on his daughter in 3 years. Don't come and lie on him and say when I carry my pikin go Monaco, they say, which dirty Oga money? Not be una they chop una Oga money. You they follow una chop una Oga money.
Madam, I'm sorry, but I'm Sophia, I beg.
The first time you did this thing, I told you in Tiwa's house, don't try this thing with me again. You thought I was joking. You don't say me, I always mind my business. I know they find anybody trouble. I always stay to myself. I don't like this Israel. I don't like this Israel.
Yeah. Different time zones, same heartbeat. Different accents, same desire. This is love across borders, where truth meets love, and nobody's pretending. Ooh.
Let's slow it down, let's talk it through. Intentions clear, what's real, what's true. No fairy tales, no empty claims. Love is effort. True, no fairy tales, no empty claims.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Though you may not have control over people's actions, you certainly are in charge of your reactions. Welcome back to another episode of A Letter from the Heart. Our letter today is from a man that is caught up between what I could call anger, frustration, and a deep desire to please his woman. What would be your response to your significant other if they were to ask you to grant access to your house to their ex? What would you tell them? If they will come one morning to you and tell them, hey, can my ex be allowed to visit? That's what we are talking about today. He's asking you, what should I do? But before I give you any further details on that, before we read that letter to you, I want us, as always, to go back and review what happened this week under the spotlight. So for about 2 years, Davido and his ex, Sophia, have been in a custody battle. He's been asking to have access to his daughter, Imade. And everything was going fine. Davido was almost sure that he had played all his cards and everything was working toward him obtaining what he was looking for. But only he didn't know that Sophia, his ex, and her lawyer had one more card to pull against him. And this completely took him off guard. When Sophia's lawyer asked during hearing that, Davido, can you assure this court that Imade will be safe under your care when we all know what happened to your son, Ifeanyi? Davido went off. He did not see that coming. He just, like American people would say, he lost his shit. He It was like, how dare you? How dare you bring in that moment of my life against me? How dare you? And he started cursing out, insulting. It was just like the judge asked him to apologize. And he said, no, no, not when they stooped so low to use such an incident, such an event of my life, such a painful episode of my life against me. So that's what happened under the light this week. And we're going to talk about it. Our girl, CB, is here. Hi, CB. And she's going to give us more gist on the topic. How are you doing, CB?
Hi, ma'am. Happy Sunday. How are you doing?
Happy Sunday. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hi, lovers. Happy Sunday. Welcome, everybody. Hi, brother Luke. So, this Davido and Sophia's case. I mean, it's
Before you go on to
been.
that, our friends in the comment section, you are welcome. Sorry, I didn't welcome you. You are welcome. And please, if you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe. My name is Michelle D. I'm going to be your host today, but my co-hosts also are always here. And also, let me know, CB, is my sound good?
It's perfect.
Good, because I had a lot of issue. That's why I was late. Go ahead. Tell us what happened. What is
The
going on?
devil is a liar. Nothing much. It's just pretty much the custody battle and all the drama that comes with, trying to be in charge.
Mm.
And we all know that right from birth, Imade has been with Sophia. She has been with Sophia, and Sophia has been caring for her.
Israel,
And
respect.
looking at Imade, you can tell that even though she was born with a silver spoon, she is well behaved.
Okay.
She's excelling in her academics, and Sophia is a mother hen. We can literally see everything that she's doing. She's a great mom, even though she's a baby mama.
Mm.
Okay, so I feel like there's nothing wrong for Davido to spend time with his daughter. I mean, that's his daughter, right? They need to have that bond. They need to get to know each other. Very important. But this issue of custody battle all started in April 2024
Okay.
when the bill was like, okay, I want joint custody. I'm not saying I want to. No, he wants to spend time. He wants his daughter to be under his roof sometimes. You know how all this
Mm.
co-parenting can be. So Sophia being the mother hen that she is saying, oh no, no, I don't want my daughter to be under your roof. And then if you watch the whole drama in court where Davido was like, he wants his daughter. But Sophia is like, after what happened to Ifeanyi, I don't think I can trust you with my daughter's safety or
Wow.
anything. And that's not coming. The Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So it has been in our mind all throughout. And if you look at Davido's lifestyle, he's a traveler and he
Mm.
always has people around him, guys that like to live the life.
Yes.
I think I feel like there's nothing wrong for you to spend time with your daughter, but if the motherly instinct can never be wrong. A lot of people can be biased because they are 3G fans. No offense to those of you who are Davido's fans. I love Davido too. But let's not get sentimental when it comes to children upbringing and their safety. Okay, this is a girl child. This is an era where girl child, even the boy child, can be molested. And if you are the type that is constantly traveling and then you always have people around you, I don't think I would want my daughter to stay with you unsupervised. Yes, I wouldn't want that unsupervised. I wouldn't want that sort of meeting. So I don't blame Sophia for feeling the way she feels. That's the only child she has, and maybe Maybe she doesn't want to have other children. I don't know, but Sophia is a businesswoman. This time businesswoman. She's doing a lot of things. So, but to still create time for Imade, you understand? Imade can hang out with her dad and always come back home. I feel like there's nobody that will take care of you better than your own mother. So this whole that cryptic post, that post he made on is it X, where he was saying nobody won, nobody um nobody
Nobody
gained,
lost.
nobody lost, and all those
Got
things.
it. Mhm.
Yes, yes. Is that really necessary? That's your child. Let let Sophia, my own opinion. Let Sophia, sorry, let Imade stay with Sophia until she's like 18 and she can make her decisions and she knows her right from her left. In Sophia's position, no offense. Naruto is not staying because there's so many things inside you.
We can
Even
barely
know.
hear you. Your voice is dropping. Maybe you should adjust your mic.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's just kind of
Can you hear
low.
me now?
Yeah, it's better
Can you
now.
hear me now? How about now?
Yes.
Okay. So I said there's so many mysteries surrounding the death of the young boy. Okay, and maybe, just maybe, if he didn't lose his cool, because like you said, that's a very sensitive topic.
Yeah. And he
You
did not see
understand?
that blow coming. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't see it coming, but I mean, it's a very good valid point because he was not around when it happened.
So
He wasn't around when.
are you telling me that Sophia and her lawyer were right to use that against him though? Like how do you use someone's pain against them though? I
No,
understand where you're coming from.
I wouldn't say they used his pain against him. That's not what I'm going to say, but I mean, let's put sentiment. There's no sentiment in the law, right? There's no
Yep,
sentiment in the law.
for sure.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let's be realistic. How safe is my daughter under your roof, even though you are her dad? Now the house where definitely as a superstar you like to be around people. People are
Mm.
always there. I don't know. I would not be safe if I have a girl that is barely a teenager under your roof. I don't think I will be okay with it. So maybe it's a good point. I mean, to score. I mean, to get her to keep her daughter. It's a good point. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But maybe just the way you say it, that's where the issue is. And um, like how fans can be. People
Yeah.
sometimes sometimes they see their superstars doing something wrong. Instead of calling them out the way it is, they'll be
Mm.
defending that person. That's the problem I have with 3GB gang. That 30GB gang, whatever they call themselves. They are too sentimental and their faith can do no wrong. If you get to that point where you someone is your faith and it can do no wrong, sorry, something is wrong with you because nobody is perfect. That's why you see pastors doing a lot of nonsense and they are getting away with it. A lot
Hmm.
of things, a lot of things are happening in my area here. I'm just like, people are lucky this person is not related to me. I know what I can do. So you see, that's the problem there. Just because someone is your favorite doesn't mean that when you see nonsense, you call it out. When David sinned, did God not call him out? Like, what is going on, my guy? Why did you do this? Even though you
Hmm.
are the man after my heart. So that's what I'm saying. When you see nonsense, call it out. Don't say because he's my fave. The death of a child is a very painful one, but I mean it's a valid point to score on Sophia's end. Because God forbid if anything happens to Imade tomorrow, God forbid, what will they say? They'll say it's life, it just happened. That's how they'll cover it up. No, please. I beg, let her stay until she's like 18. Then she can decide to spend 1 month, 1 year in her father's house. That way the mother knows that okay, I trust my daughter is safe. Even though the house is never empty. Because me, if I were in Sophia's shoes, I would never. So Davido should just take a chill pill, be a dad. Spend time, take your daughter out. You can get to know her outside. You guys should go on dates and whatever it is, father and daughter bond, you can still bond. She does not have to be under your roof. So for me, that's just it. Thank you.
Okay. So, I mean, I understand, like I was saying, I can see where Sophia is coming from, from the perspective of being a mom, trying to do everything in her power to ensure that her daughter is safe. Like I said, Davido was certain that he was winning, that it was being granted his request. And I kind of have the feeling that Sophia had maybe exhausted, all her cards. Like she got to the place where she was like, I need to use this last one because, So I kind of relate. I can kind of like understand that and just give it to her and just cut her some slacks. But meanwhile, it's until you have gone through it. I don't think anyone can fathom the pain attached with losing a child. And
Okay, ma, can I say this? You
yes,
learn from my mom used to say, learn from other people's mistakes. Don't wait to make your own. Like you've literally seen this person make this mistake. How about you learn from that person's mistake? Because I think Imade growing up with Sophia is the best. She's well behaved. See, we know how by default rich kids are brats. Sorry for that language. But Imade is well behaved. She's
so
well
Sophia,
behaved. She's
Sophia
extremely,
is doing a great job. But meanwhile,
yes,
that
she's doing a
child,
great
that
job.
child that
Let her be with
passed,
her mom,
that child
please.
that passed is Imade's brother. I'm just like, we she that kind of showed like a lack of sensitivity towards the other person pain. And let's not forget that there's Choma that had lost a child. How would she feel? Because you implying that Davido and his wife were careless, because this is kind of where that was heading to. Hey, you've been careless, you lost a child, and do you want me to entrust you with mine? Now imagine Choma, what would she feel like being accused in such a way? And to be honest, anything can happen. It's not because they are celebrities and now we can like uh everybody get to say something regarding their
Ma,
issue or their
ma,
matter, but
I
things can happen to anyone. Like anyone who had children, who have children, things can happen. And the last thing that you want is for people using that against you, because we don't have control over everything in our life. I mean,
that's
that's just
very true.
yeah. So I
That's
just feel
very
bad,
true, but
bad for
in a home where the mother is always out, I kind of feel like one parent should be around. And if you're traveling, how about you put your child in care of your mother? You know, that's like the next best person to babysit your child, not a nanny. Because these nannies, they have the you don't know what they're thinking. There are just few
yeah,
of them that actually have the fear of God or have a
yeah.
kind heart. Because a nanny can put something on the fire and just doze off like that because she's tired.
Oh my
And
God.
then maybe
Yeah.
the child wakes up and he's going to touch hot iron or he's going to touch electric. These kids explore. So but when grandma is around, grandma is like a second mom. Grandma will be alert. That's the lesson to take home here. Don't leave your child. Okay, fine. We want the nanny to be there, right? How about grandma and nanny take care of the child at the same time? Don't just leave your child in care of a stranger. I'm
I
like,
mean,
I'm traveling. She's going
you.
everywhere with her. Come on. So
I
maybe
mean,
these other
I
celebrities
don't
have
blame her.
kids.
I don't blame her. She knows her man, and she knows that she has to be there. So I don't blame her for doing that, for going
That's
everywhere with
screaming.
just
That's screaming.
to
I
know.
don't trust you not to get another girl pregnant out of my sight. That's what is screaming.
No, but CB, I have heard even some men of God, like not even African, because with our polygamous mentality, I've heard some men of God like they will tell you like someone like Benny, not Benny Hinn, Billy Graham, or every like other great man of God, like in America, that have done like great things for God, tell you that one of their secret was to go everywhere with their wife. I mean, you are human at the end of the day. This is some men who know that, hey, I want my wife to be next to me. I don't want to give room to any temptation whatsoever. So I need to go with my wife. So we have heard that so many times, even in church. And I'm like, hey, you have to do what works for you. So if they feel like in order for the marriage to maintain a certain balance, she has to be with him by all means. But beyond the should have, could have, or would have, there's something that we also have to like. I just want to throw out here. If you have, because when things happen is for our learning, right? It's so that we can all draw
Mm.
some lessons and move forward, and hopefully, like you said, learning from other people's mistake, hopefully not be victim of the same issues. So if you have a pool in your house, by the time your child is like 9 months, be sure that that child can swim like a fish. That's just like, I feel like that.
Exactly.
Be sure, because there are some swimming school and they can make a baby swim like a fish. I promise, like a 9-year-old, 9 months baby swimming like a fish.
Mhm.
They are training for that. So if you have a pool in your house, I don't have a pool in my house, but if I do one day, that would be my first thing. Just because this mom here, she can get paranoid because like I wouldn't
Mm.
be able to like even go to work and focus if I know that I have a pool and my child doesn't know how to swim. I, I can sleep. So those are just the little things. Like look into your environment. And also I do occupational therapy. And one of the main things that we do is to assess how you can be successful in your environment, which is maybe why I kind of like always think ahead. Like, hey, this is not safe, remove it. If in your house you have anything that could cause you to lose sleep over the safety of the people who live in your house, don't wait until disaster strike before you take some necessary steps. Do it, be proactive, make your house secure, because our kids are not supposed to die in our house, right? It shouldn't happen. But again, it has happened, and I'm not here to say that Sophia. I mean, I don't think if I was her, I would have used that against him. But against lawyers, they do their job. They do what they got to do to get the work done. But yeah, that's all I have to say. But I have a question. I don't know if Luke is here before we take comments, and welcome the people in the
Okay,
comments.
ma,
Yeah,
please, can I quickly say this?
of
Just
course.
because, okay, fine. You people need to remember that your nanny they are focused on their pay more than your child's well-being or any chore they are actually doing for you. You should know that they're focused on their pay. Why? You as the mother, your priority is your child's safety at all times. So you have to be careful. At least if there was a relative around, probably. I don't know what happened. But
Hmm.
grandma, like I said, is the second best person you should, I mean, at that age, that's the
Hmm.
second best person that should be caring for the toddler. Thank you.
All right. So that's, I don't know if Luke can speak. I know he said it was gonna be like between two things during the live. But Luke, the question that I will ask you is that Davido going online and saying that I dropped the case. I'm out of here. Is that a sign of like giving up too quickly on his child? Because he said that the only person who loses in this case is not me, is not you, Sophia, but it is Imade. But she will grow to know that daddy has done everything in his power to be in her life. She will understand, she will know this. But do you think, you being a man, that him saying that, him dropping the case shows a quitting mentality? Do you feel like he's giving up too soon? Or would you maybe advise, or do you think that he could have maybe done things a little bit different and not just drop the case and be sure that he is present in his daughter's life? Look, if you're here. Okay, Luke is not here. So I see that you dropped Luke. So CB, what do you think? Do you feel like it like that was the right thing to do, dropping the case? Oh my gosh.
Yes,
CB,
ma'am. I'm with you, ma'am.
okay, let me answer this message. Do
Okay,
you feel like
can I go
that was
ahead now?
do you feel like that was the right thing to do, dropping the case?
Yes, that was the right thing to do. I mean,
Okay.
he even in his heart, he knows that Sophia is doing a great job. So
Hmm.
let them be, please. Nobody's saying Sophia should keep your child away from you. Spend time. You can still bond, brother. Don't tell me you want custody to do what exactly? Do you even understand the girl child better than the mother? I mean, from 0 to 18, mothers are the best. Let's be honest with ourselves, or else she's not alive. Mothers are the best from 0 to 18.
But
No
but
child should
but
miss the care of a
but see,
mother.
he said, like you can see on the statement that he made online, he said, "I did not ask for full custody. All I asked was joint custody." So this told me that maybe he's been restricted from seeing his daughter. He
Yeah,
said,
that's joint custody.
only asking for joint custody. It's not like he's asking to take the child from her. He's just want to be able to be
Hmm.
in her life. And him not dropping, what does that mean? Does that mean he's not even gonna bother anymore? And at the end of the day, that child, a girl does need her dad too, though. I understand that the mom is the best caregiver, but the dad is the first love. Love.
Yeah, I
The
know. I love my dad too.
There you go. So yeah,
I
yeah.
understand.
That's what I'm saying. That him saying that, hey, I give up, I drop the kids. What does that mean now? Like, isn't that giving up? Like the daughter, yeah, one day she will get to know all of this, but she'll be like, really? So you just gave up on me? So I don't know. I think that
No, he also said my daughter will know that I fought for her.
that's not
Let's not
enough
forget
though.
that fact.
It could fight more. Not necessarily in court, but I feel like both parents should reconsider. Both parents should maybe sit, talk about it, and see what they can do to ensure that Imade has the best experience growing up. She needs her father
Okay,
as well.
Coach Michelle, do you know the problem here? The
No.
problem
What's the
here is
problem?
not for
Tell me.
parenting or even custody. The problem is both of them are trying to say, "Oh, I'm the better parent," and that's where the problem is. Like we say, communication can resolve even the biggest issue. If you can communicate,
Hmm.
things will definitely be resolved. So there's a competition here. It's not really, there's more to this. It's not about just the custody battle. There's there's miscommunication, there's competition, you know,
And
who
there's
is our
also
daughter going to love the most?
and
Mm.
also I can see a lot of maybe like resentment. You see, like in the beginning of the a small video that I played, to
Mm.
introduce the topic, you can tell that she's been hurt. This is Sophia. I'm talking about Sophia. Like at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, like talking to someone on the phone and be like, this man has not given a dime for his child for the past 3 years, and I kept it to myself. I mind my business. I'm not one to go out there and start making noise. So you can also see that she is hurt. It's you don't want to
Mm.
hurt a woman, because a hurt woman it can be dangerous. A bleeding
Very
woman
dangerous.
can be dangerous. And usually what happens, like we often say here, when the elephants fight, who suffer? The grass, the trees, so now who is suffering? It's Imade. So I feel like
Yeah.
both parents, Davido should maybe drop his pride, and Sophia should maybe forgive and forget, like whatever is causing her to be bitter toward her baby's daddy, and do what is necessary for that child. And I believe Imani is big enough that, or maybe if you're afraid of the pool, put her in swimming classes, and just educate her to know and recognize dangerous situations. Like you said, for instance, that Davido hang out with men, like he has a lot of men friends that are always around him, and
Mm-hmm.
this could be detrimental for a teenager, for a young girl. Maybe educate your daughter better and just start telling her about those things. Here in America, they have those in the curriculum. Like they actually like teach kids, like starting, I believe, in fourth grade. like all those stuff, like, hey, if someone touches you like this, or if this happened, just, they have actually like a subject. And oftentimes they will send it to the parents to review the material first and to agree that it be taught to their kids. So these are the conversations that all of us should be having, because it doesn't just happen to the person next door. It can happen anywhere. Start telling your kids, hey, listen, people are not supposed to treat you like that, to touch you like this, to do like this, and just have your kid to be comfortable talking those things with you, and always reinforcing that, hey, listen, I'm here for you. If anything makes you uncomfortable, anything whatsoever, I would never judge you, I would never question you, but I will go above and beyond to ensure that you are safe. Now, your baby daddy is a celebrity. You are not going to deprive your child of her dad because of all of that. It's just not fair. That's her dad. I mean, but I feel like maybe there's a little bit of groundwork that needs to be done, like train
But
your child
Michelle,
so that the incident never happened with her. Educate her on those things, on how to be safe, like around her dad and all the people who hang out with him and stuff like that. But they shouldn't be separated. That's just me. Yeah, go ahead.
no, I was going to say, what is he doing? Like, what are the things he's putting in place to ensure that Imade will be safe in his custody? Because it's very easy to say, Sophia, let her be with her dad now.
Mm,
You know, that sort of thing. You'll be like, let her spend time with her dad. You are
mm,
not wearing Sophia's shoe. You don't know
yeah,
how it feels. You don't know what is going through her head. Like, okay, which mother wants to take the child to the father and start worrying, like where she is, she's not calm, she's not fine, she's worried, like she's constantly thinking, oh my god, what is happening to my child? Oh, will they call me and tell me there's an emergency, you know? Or
yeah,
are they going to, maybe she has allergies? Oh, are they going to stick to what, you know, to the,
yeah.
what's it called, are they going to stick to her
Oh, CB, are you here? We lost your.
list of things she list of list of things she should eat and what she should not eat, what she's allergic to, there's stuff like that, her lifestyle. Okay, what time is she supposed to go to bed? Is Imade supposed to go to bed by 9 p.m.? Can you hear me, ma?
Yes,
Can you hear
yes,
me?
yes,
Like
yeah,
her routine now, is Imade supposed to go to bed by 9, and then maybe because she's spending her time with her dad, she starts going to bed by 11? But what
yeah.
if Imade is supposed to wake up by 1 a.m. to read,
Hello, Coach
Mm,
Michelle.
yes.
and stuff like that? So I just feel like she has thought about it and she's like, I want
Okay,
my baby girl to be with me.
look it here. Look it back in the studio. Look, there's a lot of background noise. Look, like your microphone has a lot of noises. I mean, when I say background, it's not necessarily your surrounding, but your mic is very loud. Like you have like a lot of background.
I'm using an earpiece. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. So look, before, I don't know if you heard the question that I asked you before you left the studio.
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, no,
I'm just trying to. I'm just
that's
trying to
okay.
get in two meetings.
Okay, that's okay. So, very quickly, what I was asking you is that you probably heard what happened in court with Sophia and her lawyer attacking Davido's ability to ensure that Imade be safe under his custody, and referring to the passing of his child, the one who passed like few years ago. And Davido just lost it in the court and started cursing people out and stuff like that. The judge asked him to apologize. He said, nope, not when she stooped as low as bringing such a painful events of my life against me. And then he decided to drop the custody. He said, custody battle. He said, I'm out, no more. He dropped the case. And he said, all I was asking was joint custody, but I'm out. I'm not going to do this anymore. So my question to you, Luke, was, do you think that he's giving up too soon?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, good evening. Very, very sorry, first of all. I'm just trying to maneuver myself. I'm in two meetings at the same time.
It's okay, don't
Very, very
worry.
sorry. I just left that one now and joined this one again. Okay. First of all, in the court of law, my opponent can use anything against me, so I have to be prepared for the worst. But speaking sincerely from my mind, I would say that what uh, Davido's baby mamas did, the lawyer did to Davido, I would say that to me it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Uh, that's a traumatic experience that Davido went through, and you're bringing it back again against him. But is a court of law. Your opponent can use anything against you, and what I want to say here is that to me, I like what Davido did. Davido saying he has given up. To me, it's a normal. It's if I'm in his shoes, I would do that, because when that lawyer does throw that last card against me, I will give up, and
Mm,
I have every right to be angry. But talking back to the judge, I think that's when he lost it. He's not
mm,
supposed to talk back to the judge. It's not. To me, it disrespected the law. It doesn't respect the law. That's to me. But I will still see it as he was angry. But you can't be angry in the court like that. You have to respect the judge. The one thing I want to say again is that I think later in life, that Davido's daughter will come back to her father, because when she grows up to become a lady, as time goes on, she begin to see that my father fought for me, this and that. She will come back to him. So to me, I would advise Davido to just relax, forget about it. Your daughter see that you're fighting for him, forget about it. So Davido has learned from his lesson. He has learned from Ifan's death, his son's death.
mm.
I think by now he will try to be careful with his children. So I don't see anything happening to Imade in Davido's care, because Davido is fighting his life for her. I see him taking care of that girl very well. So Imade is going to come back to him later in life. So to me, you just have to rest, forget about everything, and just focus, move ahead. That's my point, man.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, understand. And when I started, like, I opened today with a very profound statement. I said that you don't have control over what people do, but you have control. You are in charge of your reaction. Um, yes, you said it so well. To your point, he shouldn't have lost it. Even though, again, when you are angry in the heat of the moment, it's really hard to control what you do. But maybe Davido would have won the case with remaining composed and saying that I swear that I will take care of this child. I promise that what happened before will never happen again to any of my kids. Yes, Your Majesty, the George. No, not Your Majesty. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I will take care of that little girl on weekends when she comes over. I'll put everything in place. I will hire extra help. I'll get my mom to come over, like CB mentioned or advised earlier, to be sure that what happened in the past never happen again. Maybe we would have won by going that route. But again, should have, could have, or would have, it's not going to help because the deed has been done. But something that I would like for us to take here is that you do have control over how you react to people. And it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work to work on your personality in such a way that you are not, people don't just like switch your button anyhow and you just go off. It takes a lot of work, but all of us have to intentionally work on achieving that. I always say this, my family knows that when I'm angry, I don't talk. If I tell you that I am angry, it means I'm not really angry, because if I really am, I'm not going to say a word. So that's something. And I have something that I also advise people to do: 24 hours rule. Don't respond until 24 hours has passed. So think about your response. Don't just react. That's why God has created us superior to any other being on the face of the earth. That ability to choose, that's a privilege, and we have to make good use of it, you know. But again, it's about a child who needs her dad. Oh my gosh. You cannot even imagine how much, I mean, I know you do, especially if you're a girl. Girls need their fathers. Girls needs their father. As a mom, it doesn't matter if that man is not like dangerous to that child. You will benefit, or you will do well by ensuring that the bond, the link between father and daughter be maintained. You do your best for that, because it's not about you, it's about your child. And I feel like these two people need to sit. These two people need to talk about whatever is their issues, because this little girl, she has nothing to do with it. Okay, guys, so we are gonna stop here with love and life under the spotlight. We are gonna move into our next story. And remember what I said to you. What would you do if your wife, your husband will tell you, baby, please, can you grant access to my ex? Can you grant access to our home to my ex? Can you allow him to come, or can you allow her to come to our home? How would you take it? What will be your response? So guys, don't go anywhere, because we're going to read that letter to you, and then you will tell us what you think. Look, should we take the comments first before we get into that next section? Or is Luke gone?
Okay, let's take some comment.
Okay, let's take some comments, and then we'll get into it.
Okay, let me start from the bottom.
Okay.
There's a comment from Juliet, and she's saying that she's replying to Comfort. She said, Comfort, she's doing herself no harm. The girl will eventually look for her dad. The girl loves the spotlight as well. That's true. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Okay.
It takes time. The girl will look for her father. It takes time. That's why I said Davido should just relax and forget about everything for now. And Black girl said something. He said, let him go and do DNA for the girl that is saying is her father. Coach Misha, I hope you know about this story too.
Yeah, we spoke about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black girl is saying that Davido should go and look for a girl that is saying is her father, allegedly. But it's not proven yet. So Davido should go and look for that girl and take her as her daughter. And Comfort is saying here that as a mother, it's not easy like that to release a child like that. As a mother, Sophia, it's not easy to release a child. And that's true. Agreed. That's true. And CB said that Sophia has invested so much on Imade, and you want her to hand it over. That's a question. Sophia has invested so much on Imade, and you want Sophia to hand her over to Davido.
Well, Sophia,
It's not about.
David is not asking for.
It's not about. Yes, it's not about handing it over. Just for joint custody. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
Joint custody, co-parenting. It's not about handing it over. And Blagger said something that is replying to AJ. He said, let him wait till she's of age. If Sophia had a dent on her image, would he agree? If Sophia had that is to say that if Sophia, they accused Davido of killing, of not taking care of Ifeanyi when Ifeanyi died. Now, like Blagger is replying AJ. If Sophia has a dent on her image, wouldn't Davido use that thing against her too? And that's true to me. That's true. That's true. That's true to me. That's true. So I will stop here.
All right, guys. I see that Miss Alice is in the studio, but before we welcome her, we are gonna transition into our next section: a letter from the heart. These are things that normal people, everyday people go through. We just talked about celebrities. What about your sister, your brother, your neighbor next door? Let's read that letter after the break.
Let's slow it down, let's talk it through. Intentions clear, what's real, what's true. No fairy tales, no empty claims. Love is effort, not just names. Ask the questions people skip. Commitment shows and follow through, not lips. If it's worth it, it survives the miles. Distance tests, but love decides.
All right, guys. Am I muted? Can you guys hear me? Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
We
I
can
can
hear
hear
you,
you.
ma. We can
Okay,
hear
so
you.
I'm putting the story. The story
I
is
can
right
hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. So, guys, the story is on the screen. Miss Elise is not here to read it for us. So I guess I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna read it from my phone so that is easy for me. Okay. He said, I am a 30-year-old senior executive in a government agency in my country. I met my wife 5 years ago when she was 25 and she had a 6-year-old daughter. I had no children. She told me that she had ended things with her child's father after he initially denied the pregnancy. And although he later accepted the child, she assured me that there was nothing between them beyond co-parenting. However, her ex continued to visit her parents' home frequently, where she and her daughter lived. Several times when I stopped by, I found him there with her and her family, which made me uncomfortable, though she reassured me that it was only about their child. One night, while I was visiting late, he showed up around 10 p.m. I became upset and I told him to stay away from my fiancée. She defended him, saying he had the right to see his daughter. After that incident, I ended the relationship. Soon after, she and her family came to apologize and asked for another chance. Since we were already engaged, she suggested moving in with me, and I agreed. She moved in with her daughter, whom I have grown to love and support as my own. I cover her school fees and all her needs. We have now been married for 6 months. Recently, my wife has been insisting that her daughter wants to see her father. I suggested he take the child on weekends, but she refused, saying she doesn't trust him enough to let the child go with him. I then suggested the child moves back to her parents' home so he could visit her there, but she rejected that as well. Instead, she wants her ex to come to our home to see the child. Given our past conflicts, I strongly oppose this. Since then, she has become distant and barely speaks to me. Should I agree to her request? Please help. Yes, guys, you heard the story. Anyone has a question? Is anything not clear? This woman wants her ex to come to the house. She's just, and it's kind of funny because when I got this letter, I thought I thought that it was a little bit similar to what Sophia and Davido are facing. She's like, you're not going to take my child to your house because she's not safe there. So this woman said, my ex, I don't trust my ex with my daughter. I don't want him to have her when I'm not there. And she doesn't want to send her child back to her parents so that he can visit as often as he wants to. She wants him to come to the house. She wants her ex to come to her matrimonial house to see their daughter. The husband is not comfortable with this because there has been some disagreement, some conflict in the past. So he's not comfortable with the idea of him coming to his house. But since then, she has practically stopped talking to him. She has become moody. And he loves her. He wants peace in his house. He's asking for your help. What should he do? I'm going to start with you, Miss Alice, because you just got here. Welcome to the studio. How are you? Is Alice here?
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
So you heard the story. This man is asking what he should do.
Well,
Before we go there, before we go to like those practical advices, my bad. Miss Alice,
mhm,
do you think that in an event of joint custody, the
mhm.
and even though the other party is already married, do you think that the other parents still have full right to their child?
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
Mhm.
what is your advice around arranging for that custody to happen without creating or causing strain in your current marriage?
Anyway, the man, first of all, the married man that has somebody child, at the
Mm.
first he denied the child, then at the end he realized that he's a father. And I
Yes.
believe they have a conflict before. What was it the conflict about? He came to visit the child. We understand that it was late. He came to visit the child. Is the father of the child attacked him? Who attacked first? Is the father of the child is causing trouble? I understand they have a agreement in the past, but he was the one that attacked. He was not happy, and he attacked the father of the child. Then, even if
No,
it's me,
yeah, let's talk about the circumstances of that. He has seen the father of the little girl there several times, and he never, though he was uncomfortable, he never really said a word. This time it was late. Imagine you're visiting your girlfriend. You guys are having a good time. It's late, it's 10 p.m. You
and
know?
he still did not have a right to fight that guy in his
Okay.
father-in-law house. He still did not have no right. He is not married to a woman yet. They are fiancé, you
Hmm.
know. You are a fiancé to a woman does not make you to be a husband. And besides, you did not
Hmm.
met the guy in your house. You met the guy in your fiancé parent house. And the parent, they have a right to welcome anybody that they want to welcome to their home. If somebody has to fight there, the parent or the girl is supposed to be the one to fight, not him. Even if you are a fiancé, it doesn't have no right for you, just give you right to go to your in-law, the one that your future in-law, because they are not even your in-law yet, and be fighting a man that you met there. No. Over there, he lost control. He really lose it. Now, if he said before you get to the girl, that man had been on his child life forever. Now, the woman does not want to give the child to the man. You don't know the reason why. If the woman already refused to give the child to the man for the weekend, that means she said that I don't trust him. Now, if she said that I don't trust him, you understand with the child. What will be making you think that when he is coming to your house, maybe your wife will be leaving you for him? I can see here that he is an insecure man because he coming to the house to visit. It's not anyway. They can make an arrangement whenever he's coming. The man can be at home. The husband can be there when he comes, so that if you want to check and make sure that nothing because The woman does not want to give the child to the parent because the man will be going there to visit all the time. And maybe she's afraid that maybe he will do something for the child. I don't know. So you that accepted the child as a father and that one before you marry her, you already know that man will be on in the child life. The child have nothing to do with this. Let him come and see the child. Monitor your wife. If you see a sign or red flag that whenever he came to visit, this man, this woman is connected herself too much to the father of the child. Now you're going to see that there is a problem. But for now, you haven't seen that she is trying to go back to the father of the child. You have to let him come. Since she doesn't want the child to go to the mother, she doesn't want the child. She wants to be in her child life. She doesn't want to give birth to a child and give it to the mother to raise because of the father. She want to be. If the man said, "I'm going to marry you with the child," you have to accept everything that comes with that child. You're going to accept it because the
Okay, Miss
man is.
Ali.
So,
Miss Ali,
mhm,
thank you. I see your point. You met this woman. She had a child, and she and the child's father was involved in her life. So you find this dynamic going on. Don't try to
mm,
stop it now. You know,
mm-mm,
and
mm-mm.
also understand where the woman is coming from. But you mentioned something, Ms. Alice, that I want to kind of ask the other panelists here. You said that allow this man to come to your house, monitor your wife, and for a red flag. Don't you think, Miss Alice, that the fact that this man, the baby daddy, on that fateful day, came to this lady's parents' house at 10 p.m. Don't you think that's a big red flag? Because what kind of child are you trying to visit at 10 p.m.? Most children at that time sleep. So if you're a baby daddy and you're coming to visit me and you're coming to visit your child, I do not think you will come at 10 p.m. Sorry. I don't think so. Because you have to set a sort of boundaries, you know? Not even my friend, like let's even like bring it down to like a simple friend or family member. You don't visit people at 10 p.m. Miss Alice, you wouldn't come to my house. You are my friend. You're my sister. We've known each other forever, girl. You know, you wouldn't come to my house at 10 p.m. unless maybe I have like a wake keeping going on. We're going to be up all night. Or unless you have an emergency and we really have to get together. You are not going to come at 10 p.m. to my house that you're coming to visit me. So this guy going to that lady's house at 10 p.m. Don't you think it's a big, big, big red flag? But I'm going to go on to you, CB. What are your thoughts around this?
Okay, Ma, I want to break the table a little bit because
Girl, do
everybody's
it.
saying,
Do it. Yes.
what's wrong? What's
Please.
wrong with the lady? Why is she acting like that? The man should not agree. But if it was Davido that was the baby daddy, you guys will agree, Abby.
Okay, what?
Hmm. You guys will be biased and say, he just wants to spend some. Please, I beg. Once a player, is
CB
a
is looking
player.
for my trouble, guys. You all need to come to my rescue. Guys in the comment
Someone,
section.
someone that the wife doesn't feel secure when he goes out. She's always with him. That's Please, let's be honest, please. Okay, the men in the comment section, please, I'm asking you this question. If Davido were to be your wife's baby daddy, will you allow him to visit your home? Yes, that's what I thought. Exactly. So personally, I don't think the ex should come. And again, that whole thing of coming around 10 p.m. First of all, I'm very big on you telling me that you're coming to my house. Don't do surprise, surprise, because I'm going to surprise you too by
Unless you
shutting
use
the door.
unless you use to sneak in like that, like you've been doing it, then like you sneak in at night, But that at day,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
No, first of all, I don't want my ex to know where I live with my husband and child. That's have a baby dad, please don't come and don't no, you have no right to know where I live. You want to see your child? I'll drop the child with you. Or yeah, I'll drop the child with you so that you can spend time with your child, but you're not coming to my house. I don't
But
care
now,
what it is.
but
Don't
now
come
if
to
you don't trust him, like we saw in the case of Sophia and Davido, if you don't trust him to provide, like to safely care for your child, what do you do?
Okay, that's where the supervision comes in. This thing is very complicated. So we have to be very, very careful because personally, if I say this all the time, just because someone is your ex does not mean they are bad. I think I've said this like a couple of times or several times. If I know you're a good dad and I know that you're not the type to put our child's life in danger, you're not careless, I'll leave the child with you. You understand? Spend time with your child, bond with the child, because I don't want the child to miss out on having his or her dad. You understand? So I'll leave the child with you. But in a case where you're careless, ooh, we are definitely going to a park. I need to just spend time with your child. I'll just give you guys space. But I'm going to have my eyes on you since you're careless. But if I can trust you to be, to be a responsible dad, someone who puts safety, protocols in place, then I'll leave the child in your care. I'll leave the child. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll leave that child in your care. So what I'm saying is your ex should not know your house, where you live. No, no, no. Personally, this is my opinion. You can have your own opinion, but this is my opinion. Please, dear ex, don't know where I live. Why? For what? Exactly. You want to see your child? Fine. Um, if my husband is less busy, my husband can be there for me, like he can supervise on, on my own behalf. Yeah, and when my ex is calling, I make sure my husband is aware. Like he literally, he knows everything that we are speaking about. The phone can even be on speaker because I want transparency. I don't want him to now say, what was he saying? What were you people talking about? Then maybe no. Transparency. Because I feel like I cannot marry someone that I don't trust. I don't want to have to be sneaking around or trying to hide anything from him. So that if I tell him this thing is red, he will know that I'm not trying to deceive him. I'm telling you, A is A, B is B. You understand?
Mm.
So no X is knowing where I live, please. Let's not tempt the devil. The devil is wicked. The devil doesn't like good things. The devil doesn't like beautiful homes. The devil doesn't like beautiful marriages. So please, first of all, let your ex not know where you live. You guys should meet outside. You can meet in nice places. Let him bond with your child. If the child wants to spend a weekend with daddy, by all means, pack a weekend bag. Hey, Haley, goodbye. Make sure you have fun at daddy's place. That's fine. That's okay. I don't even need to know where my ex lives. Sorry. Let my husband be the one to know where he lives. This is my own opinion, no. I don't want to know where you live. My husband will have the address. Let it be like that. And then if you have a girlfriend in your house, I need to make sure that she's not maltreating my child. I need to make sure that my child is well fed. I need to make sure that she has the routine. If my child is supposed to go to bed by 8 p.m., please let 8 p.m. be 8 p.m. And
Mm.
if I say my child doesn't take chocolate before
Mm.
bed, please let it be so. Don't come and tell me you're trying to be a nice stepmom. We'll have issues
Mm.
though. Me and that man will have issues. That's when I might just start withdrawing. You see, these are all the things I'm talking about. So it's not easy, it's complicated. That's why I don't blame Sophia. But thank you, ma. Here's my own opinion. Oh. You can have your
Okay.
own comment section. It's fine.
Yes. Yes. Look, you haven't said anything yet. I don't know if you're here. Look, what are your thoughts around this? What do you think? Miss Alice is saying that hey, you have to allow that man to come see his child, and CB is like, for what? You are not supposed. My ex is not supposed to know my house. We need to make this work in a different another way. We need to find another way around this, not him coming to my house. Look, what are you saying?
Miss Alice said something earlier. She said they are not married. Is that correct? I think they are
No,
married.
no. Here is the background of the story, right? When they were still engaged, this man will come to the parent because this lady lived at her parents' house with her daughter. He will come visit. They were just engaged. Hold on, look, they were not married yet.
I know
He
that.
will come.
I know that.
He
I
will,
know that.
yeah, he will come visit, and that man will be there. And one day, the man came to visit at 10 p.m. when he was there, the fiance, and then he kind of like he went off, threatening that guy like, "Hey, you got to stay away from my fiance. What is it? You coming to visit her at 10 p.m.? This is not right. Don't do this." But fast forward, they got married. Now they are married. Now they live in the same house, and it's like, considering what happened, this woman is asking me to allow this man to be coming to my house to see his child. I'm not comfortable with it. I said no. But since I said no, this woman will not talk to me anymore. Like the atmosphere, everything, the vibe in the house has changed. So they are married, to answer your question.
Okay, now they are married. I think the man, the man is in a deep, will I say, problem. The man already said he has developed feelings for the girl, for the little girl. He have grown with her, and it's like he now love her like his own daughter. So I think that's the issue with the man now. That's the issue here. But
Look, are you here?
Look, we
can you hear
lost
me?
you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, go for it.
I said the man has already developed feelings for the little girl. He has taken her as his own daughter now. He loves her. He's paying her bills. So I think only that now, to me, the man is in deep problem because he cannot let go of the woman because of the daughter. That's why he's asking that question. What will he do? But me, I won't allow my ex to bring. I won't allow my wife to bring her ex to my house since we are married. If we are not married, that's a different case. If we are not married, I won't even take her to my house to go and live with me. When you still have feelings for your ex, you are still seeing your boyfriend, you are still seeing your baby daddy. I won't even take that's to me that's where the man got it wrong. They were engaged and you allowed her into your house, and you know that this lady is still seeing her ex, her baby daddy. I think that's where the man got it wrong, and he has developed feelings for the girl. He now love the girl like his own daughter. That's why I said the man is in a deep it's a deep problem. But I will I will not allow it. The man shouldn't allow it at all. The man should
Okay.
tell her to her face. The man should
Okay.
tell her to her face that I don't want your ex in my house. The reason your ex is coming here is because of your daughter. That's it. If your ex has another ulterior motive of coming here, maybe he wants to come and see you. Please, I can't continue this marriage. Just find another way.
So look, yeah, thank you for adding that. You're saying that. I mean, you're being too nice, guys. You guys are being too nice over here. Really, help me. Oh, someone has to mute themselves. Uh, look, can you mute this?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Say what?
Yeah, can you please mute? Okay, guys, you guys are being too nice. Luke said that it's because this man has developed feeling for the little girl, and now he is conflicted over the fact that the dad wants to now start coming again and stuff. Why are we getting that? Oh, that's Alice. Okay, I'm gonna mute. Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. So, you guys are being nice. I don't think that the problem of this man is the fact that he has developed feelings for the little girl. Because this man is a good man. I tell you, this guy is sometimes don't be too nice because people take advantage of you, and that's what I'm seeing in this transpiring in this story. Because this man offered two things. He said, "Sure, he can come on the weekend and pick her up. That's okay, and then she will come back on Sunday because she got to go to school." The woman said, "No, I don't trust him with my daughter. No." And he said, "Okay, you both used to live at your parents' house. What about you take your daughter back there to continue to live with your parents? And then he can visit whenever he wants." She said, "No. She wants him to come to the house." I don't know, guys. I don't trust this woman. I don't trust her. I don't. I feel like
Coach Michel.
there is something
Hello.
between. She's trying. She's not.
Hello. Can I
Coach
say
Michel.
something?
Hold on, guys. I'll let you guys talk. Let me finish too, and then I will let you guys talk. This lady, she is up to no good. She has an agenda. First of all, and this is my problem. Oh my God, somebody's guys, Miss Ali, you have to mute me. Yes, okay. Someone, this lady is up to no good because, and this is the reason why some men don't want to deal with single mothers. And guys, this is not me being negative or nasty against single mothers here. I was a single mother at one point of my life. I met my husband. My son was what? He was five, 6. Yes, I was a single mother. But you have to make up your mind, woman. What's up with your baby daddy visiting you at 10 p.m.? What's up with you insisting, becoming moody, not talking to your husband because it wouldn't let him come to visit? Are you serious? Come on. Are you really going to allow that to create a toll on your marriage? And this husband of yours has done nothing but being good to your child. He said, "I'm the one who paid for her tuition. I love her. I do everything for her." Some women don't have this kind of privilege. Yes, some men will come and marry you as a single mom, but they wouldn't love your child. You could tell, you would see, we women, we know, we can feel those things. You would know that it's just, this man is just tolerating my child. I was blessed to marry someone because, the moment you become a single mom, your priority, at least for me, when I was the single mom, I chose whoever I wanted to associate with in the basis of how they treated my child. Maybe I have said this story here before. I met my husband over here. My little boy was in Cameroon. I remember only 2 months into the relationship is Christmas. These guys go to the store because he also had a child. So I have a stepchild. He has a stepchild. We had our 2 first boys. He said, "Come with me to the store. I want to buy some stuff for my little boy for Christmas. We know someone who's traveling back home." This man packed a suitcase for my son, a full suitcase, clothes, shoe, and I didn't ask him to do that. And I was like, wow. So for me, that was one of the things that I was looking for. The moment I had a child, I wasn't looking for your good eyes, your 6-pack, or your whatever. What if you love my child? If you come and show that you can be a dad to my child, then hey, let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Yeah, what were you saying? So you find a man who comes and who loves your child, who provides for your child, and I was not wrong. Even until today, my son is in college. Him and dad, they're like this. It was just beautiful to see. So you find a man who comes and who loves your child, and you allow yourself to play game with your marriage. You allow yourself to be like, "Hey, you have to come visit. Since you don't want to let him visit, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Haha, no, don't talk to me." Are you serious? You have to make up your mind. Why didn't you stay with him? I feel like this girl, she's still sneaking and doing stuff with that man. And because she knows she has married a good man, she's trying to take advantage of that. Guys, you don't have to agree with me, but someone was going to say something. Look, I'm listening if you're here.
Okay, okay. You know why I said it's because of the love he has for the girl, the daughter. That's why he's in deep trouble. He cannot let go of the woman. He has already developed feelings for the girl, for the daughter. He has already loved the girl like his own, like his own child. That's why he's asking this question: what will he do? Because in a normal situation,
The
I
fact
want
that
to
the
ask that
woman
question.
is, yeah, go ahead.
In a normal situation, if I'm the one, if I don't love the daughter, I won't be asking this question that please help me, what will I do? I'll just divorce her. That's what I would do. Because I know that this lady is seeing her ex already.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, that it's because he has already loved this girl. That's why he's coming out to ask this question. And he knows what to do. Let the woman go. Because he already knows that this woman is seeing her ex. Let her go. Don't ask what will you do. It's because he has already loved the daughter. He likes the daughter already.
And he
That's
loves
why he's
the woman
asking us
too.
what we.
And he loves his wife.
That's why he's asking. That's why he's asking what he will do. To me, this man does not love his wife. This woman, he does not love her. If he loves the woman, he wouldn't be asking us what will he do. That's my own idea. If he loves the woman, he won't be asking what he will do. He knows what to do if he loves the woman. It's because of the girl that he loves, the daughter. He can't. He can't let the daughter go again. That's my own point. That, that's it.
Okay, look. I think this man loves his. I see here a jealous man. He is jealous for his possession. This is his woman. And he knows that this guy was sneaking in her parents' house at 10 p.m. Only God knows what he had come to do that day. At 10 p.m., unfortunately, the fiance was there. Who knows? And only God knows how many other times he had come there at 10, at 11 p.m. when the parents were sleeping. He sneaked in the house, the little girl is sleeping. Only God knows. And that's why sometimes we have a say in my native language in Cameroon. I'm not going to say that here. I don't want to break your ears. That the moment that is spilled, it can never like fill the bottle again. The moment that water spills, it can never like you could try to recoup, you could try to gather it from the floor, but it will never fill up the bottle again. That means that he should have worked out of that relationship at that time, because her baby daddy comes to the house at 10 p.m. and you are there. And he didn't call, because I'm pretty sure if he had even called, like speaking about boundaries, respect, if he had called to say, "Hey, baby mama, I'm coming. I mean, maybe I had a long day, maybe I was on a trip, and it's been like a month. I didn't see my daughter. I just got in turn. It's in town. It's 10 p.m. Can I please come and just like just set my eyes on her, please?" If he had called, I'm pretty sure she would have been like, "No, please. Can you please come tomorrow? I'm busy right now. I don't want you to come here." The reason why he felt so free to come to her house at 10 p.m. is because he was used to doing that. Now, you get angry because it's normal. Even you as a lady, you'll be angry. I go to my man at 10 p.m. and his baby mama shows up at 10 p.m. I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be happy. And you voice your discontentment, and she has the nerve to take the side of her baby daddy. Who does that? She has the nerve to stand there before him and tell you that he has the right to come see his child. And then you walk away, you are angry, and because you have money, don't forget, this guy has money. Read the story again. He is like a senior executive working for like a government agency. So this man, he is financially stable, and you can see that he's even more financially stable than the woman. Yeah, she's 25 and she lives at her parents. So he's more financially stable than her, and even than the ex. So that's why she and her whole family, they go like, "Oh, our cow, our milk, we need it back." He probably was doing a lot for this family. And they said, let's go beg him. Let's go ask for forgiveness. I'm pretty sure her parents were like, girl, you messed up. You mean you insulted him in front of your baby daddy? Now what you gonna do? This was a good catch. So they went to him, they asked for forgiveness, and he accepted. He should have said no. Because the moment that someone shows you their true color, I think I heard this from Oprah Winfrey. She said, when people show you who they really are the first time, believe them. Believe them. Don't wait for the second time to be convinced. The moment I show you that this is who I am, the moment that guy shows you that this is who I am, the moment that lady shows you that, hey, this is my true color, please believe them. And the first time, don't wait for the second time. So this woman still, she's still into this guy. And it's quite unfortunate, because why didn't you marry him? Why did you go begging for the other guy? Because the stability that he provides. But would you at least show a little bit of respect to that stability? I don't know if anyone, Miss CB wanted to say something earlier. CB, do you want to say something? Is CB here?
Ma, yeah.
Okay.
I'm here, ma. I'm here, ma. So I wanted to say, at that point, 10 p.m., he's an intruder. Get him arrested. Let him sleep in cell for one night. Or make it 3 nights. Maybe he will learn his lesson. Is that possible? Because she's taking advantage of him. And women like her are the reason why most men will be like, I don't want a single mom, because I don't know if you're
1000%.
willing to let go of, yes, I don't know if you're willing to let go of your past flame with your baby daddy. I don't want a situation whereby you will be cheating on me with your baby daddy. So women like her are the reason why most men, I don't blame them when they say they don't want a single mom. I don't start saying, but the only men I get angry at, if you're a single dad and you say you don't want a single mom, me, I'll tell you that your head is not correct. That means you don't like who you are. So, but in this case, yes, it's true. Yes, your head is not correct. You cannot be a single dad and not like a single mother. In fact, you guys are perfect for each other. You're supposed to find a way and bring the children together, and you guys become one big happy family. But in this case, I'm not saying that single guys cannot marry single mom, but men should be careful. Once you're in love with that woman, just be careful. Take your time. Don't even rush into marriage with a single mom. I know I'm a girly girl, but I just have to say this. I'm sorry. If you're dating a single mother, take your time. Just watch how often she talks about her ex. Watch her character. You know that body language does not lie. Some of you will see these red flags, but because she has big bum and big frontal, you'll be ignoring red flags and red banners. But that's not the case. You have to be
Who want
like, open your inner
CB,
eye.
CB,
Ma,
CB,
yes,
CB.
yes,
Who want to
yes.
dodge? Who want to dodge big? Who want to dodge big bonbon? Who want to dodge big
Okay, now
bonbon?
the people now for trouble, so now. Now the
I'm like,
people now for trouble,
how
so
many
now.
times did he call you? How many times did he call you? 3 times.
I did not count. I did not count. Look, it seems you like big bum bum. You're exposing yourself. Guys, look, he's single and he's searching. Okay. So
Rectification.
so,
Single, not searching.
so that's basically it. Sometimes when you're in love with someone, you might just see something that you're supposed to be, concerned about, or be like, I can't overlook this thing, but you overlook it, like, okay, I love her. I just feel like she can't do this. And then you are shocked when she eventually does it. So please, brothers, you want to marry a single mom, please and please open your inner eyes. Don't be blinded by the front and the back. You get me now? Okay, just study her. see how she behaves when her ex comes around and they're trying to just if you picture if do you know that there are some people when they hang around, let's say a baby daddy and it's not baby daddy and baby mama now, when you see the way they play around their child, you'll be like, oh, I don't think I can do this. These two people are still very much in love with each other. The time I come, they might just hook up behind you. So I don't want that to be your portion. So you just have to be careful. My gender sometimes misbehave. They misbehave, and sometimes there are some women that are allergic to care and love. Let me explain. When I say there are women that are allergic to, there are women that they will see a good man that loves them. You're a single mom, you're seeing a good man that loves you, cares for you, even care for your child as well. And then he marries you. But then your foolish ex comes back. Maybe that one has been maltreating you. He comes back and he says one word, and boom, you're already believing him. Instead of you to keep the conversation strictly on your child, you will not say, do you remember the good old days? There's no good old days. Or God, the thing will make me and you not marry. No good old days. Even if the old days were good, it is bad now because I am married. And then sometimes they end up going back to this their toxic ex, who will in turn not even take care of them. You treat them even worse than before. So there are some women like that. They are crazy like that. They are foolish like that.
Yeah.
If that ex does not show them, pepper, they will not remember that they were married. They were once married to a good man. So if you're a woman and a man is treating you nicely, like he's the perfect gentleman, he got married to you, please don't take advantage of his love, because whatever he chooses to do, me, I'll be at his back like 100%, because I have a brother. So I'm not going to say because you're a woman, I'll be on your side. Don't never take advantage of a good man, because you are spoiling that man. When I say spoiling him, you make him not to trust any other single mother. And just maybe the next single mother he's going to meet is a perfect woman. I even overheard one guy saying you must marry a single mother, make sure that the baby daddy is not alive. I was like, Jesus Christ. People
Wow.
they think, oh. Yes, you see. Yes, I'm like, especially when you know that the single mother her behind is something else. That kind of behind that when you stand in front of I'm sorry, when you are in a queue, maybe in the bank, for example, big distraction. You will not be praying that the baby daddy should be alive.
Highs today.
So I know what I'm saying. No,
That is so
just
funny.
like some foolish women are praying for their mother-in-laws not to be alive. Some guys are
Unfortunately.
saying, "Guy, man, if a baby daddy dey in the picture, I no enter." But as long as the guy don't go that other side, like widows, those are the ones that are going for. We go for widows. They'll be like, our husband is no longer there. The man can never come one day knocking because he's no longer on earth. You understand? So you guys be careful. Be careful. And the good thing about my gender is a woman can cheat pretty well and you will never know. In fact, she might even cheat on you. You will go to the other side. You will never find out that she cheated on you. We are that good. We'll cover it up. So if you like, misbehave or be careless. Please don't be careless, please. That's what me I will say. Thank you, ma.
Yeah, thank you. Guys, I never wanted to share this story, but allow me to be a little bit vulnerable with you. You know, like I mentioned already that I married my husband with a child already. The child of my baby daddy was very abusive. So it's the kind of abuse that I will not even go into telling you what happened. Like I I need to write a book on that. That's something in the back of my mind. One day I will like have the time to write a book on that. The kind of abuse that imagine everything you can, but I don't think you can come close to the abuse, you know. So this is someone that he was it was to the place to the even point of being dangerous. I remember I was going to the university. I'll be coming home sometime like around 9 p.m. and my mom would be like, girl, you were courageous. Someone said he's gonna kill you. Are you not afraid? You know, like sometimes, like we were living on the other side of town. Like just the commute back and forth to school was really tedious. So my mom would say that this guy is promising. I'm telling you, someone who met my half sister, like in town. And he told my half sister that come have a seat. I want to give you something like something to drink, like we do back home, like come have a drink. And my sister said, okay. They sat there and they started talking, and he said, I promise to you that I'm gonna eliminate your sister. Looking at her dead cold in the eyes. That I promise to you I will do it. And my sister is like, are you not afraid to tell me that? It's like, yeah, I will. Like, if I can have a no one will. And mind you, the reason why we broke up was because the abuse was crazy. So I became a Christian in that crazy process, and I gave my life to Jesus. And I started praying. Like my mom would be like, you shouldn't be out there at night because you know someone is swearing and going about telling anyone who would care to listen that he's gonna take you out. And I remember telling my faith was strong in the Lord. I remember telling my mom that the Lord will protect me. The Lord will preserve me. He's not going to do anything to me. And in my intimate time with God, I will pray and I will say, Father, please take me away from here. Please, you know I cannot be here. I'm not safe here. Please take me away. Fast forward about like 1-2 years, I was blessed enough to come to the United States. So here I come to the United States and I had to like take my kids away from there, like to another city where I had like uncles and stuff like that to be sure that they will watch over that child. No. So that's why my grandmother is the one who raised that child until he was 10 and came to America. So imagine I come to the United States and I meet this man who shows so much more love than that man has ever shown to his kid. And imagine that we're together, we're married, we're raising this family, we make both kids to come, his kids, my kid. And my mom comes to the United States a few years later. I met her to come too. We all live together. And my mom said, oh, that your baby daddy said that he would like to have access to the child, would like to talk to the child. Do you know what I answered to her? I said, Mom, my family dynamic is beautiful. It's perfect. My child is living a well balanced life. My child is having everything that I ever dreamed for him. Is living it, is living that dream. I don't want anything that's going to traumatize my child. That was my answer to my mom. I don't want anything that's going to traumatize my child. And we kept it that way. You know? So sometimes you have to be like, you have to know what you want. You have to know what you want. And when you find something good, don't throw it out of the window. Protect it. Preserve it. Take care of it. So this woman, I don't know if she knows what she wants. The fact that she's being angry at her husband, not talking to him because an ex, an irresponsible ex, is trying to get access to her house. Look, you said it all. You said, this man knows what to do. You got to let that woman go. You have to sit with her and have this difficult conversation. Woman, make up your mind. Do you want this marriage? What would you even allow that a man like that creates even a little bit of imbalance in your house? Why would you permit that? Why? You have found a good man. And this is the kind of man that if you guys separate, he might carry that bleeding with him to the next relationship, that hurt. And he might make that good woman suffer, thinking that all women are like you. So I think they're married now. I'm not going to say the first thing is to divorce. No, I believe that we can always talk things through. Sit with her and have this difficult conversation. I am not comfortable you hanging out around your ex. And I've always said that when there's a child, if that other ex is not dangerous, if he's a good person, most of the communication should go through the other party, meaning that you, as being the chief of that family, the responsible person in that household, the head of the household, most of those conversations should go through you. You should monitor that, so that you know there is nothing going on, so that you know there is nothing fishy going on here. So have a conversation with her and be like, I am not comfortable with that man in my house. But hey, now you're not talking to me. Now you are moody. We are not going to continue like that. I feel like you're too soft as a man. This man, you are soft. Don't be too soft. Don't be like that. Tell her that, hey, this is my house. It's our house. I know. But we are in a relationship. We are trying to build something. Even the Bible said that if you put your hand on the chariot and look back, you are not worthy. This woman is looking back. Is she worthy of the place that you are trying to get your family to? So tell her and tell her to choose. She wants the peace. You want to build something balanced over here? Let you both do it. If she won't have it, let her go. You know they say, when you love something, you set it free, right? Let her go. It's well. It's well. And don't think that all women are like that. I just share my story. Not all women are like that. Not all of them. So even if you move on to the next relationship, please treat the other woman right. Don't generalize. Don't be like, that other woman did this to me. Now I'm not going to trust any woman anymore. But guys, I'm going to stop here. I want anyone to give this guy like 1 or 2 practical advice on how he can navigate this situation. I'm going to go with you. Who goes first? Miss Alice? Tell him 1 or 2 things in 2 minutes that he can do to put an end to this, or maybe to hopefully resolve it. Is Alice here? If not, we're going to move on to you, CB. I know Alice is at work, so she's probably between like patience and trying to do this. So CB, go ahead. Give him 1 or 2 things that he should do. Practical advices.
Okay, thank you, Ma. He needs to sit her down and talk to her, tell her, you know what, I am not okay with your ex coming to my house. And to make matter worse, it's 10 p.m. This should not happen again. I think he should give her an ultimatum. This is my opinion, please. Yes. You either abide by this or we are done. Because, sometimes women like her, if you don't threaten them a little bit, they just might not do the right thing. And let's see what is more important to her, the marriage or her ex coming around. Because like I said, why do you want to know my house? I don't need you to know where I live. And again, we are
Phoebe,
in
can you let me talk? Can you let me talk first and go back, please?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
she's at
Yes,
work.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Miss Alice,
yeah.
in like 2 minutes, 1 or 2 things that this guy has to do, please.
Since he's already make a mistake at the beginning because he have a red flag, the guy coming to visit late at night, always there. The fly was already there, and he neglected after the family. He break up and he come back again because he was already having a red flag that this woman is still in with this guy. So even in the relationship, the one I'm seeing right now, the woman is still with the father of the child. And that is the reason why she doesn't want the child to go anywhere. And she want to use the child to be seen 2 men at the same time. She doesn't want to let the child go. She want to have 2 men at the time. That's what I'm going to say. So she doesn't want to let the child go. She want to stay with the child. She want the ex to come home. That's why I was saying that my point was that let the child, let the either if you want a wife, if you really want to stay with the wife already give him the condition, and that condition was there before they even got married. He did not see it. So he shouldn't even have get married to that woman. So if he had got married to her, that means he decided to accept everything that's gonna come into it. So if now he's seeing that the complication that happened before is still happening, and he cannot allow the ex to come in the house, and he try everything like go to the mother with the child, or the child gonna go to the parent on the week on the father on the weekend, the woman is still saying no. That means that woman does not want the rich man. That woman does not want, or she doesn't know what she wants. She loves the poor guy. I don't know if it's a poor or whatever, the father of the child, but she want to be in the money.
She wants,
So
she wants stability. That the
she
other,
want to be in the money, but
yeah.
she does not love the married man. The one that she loves is that one, the father of her child. But that man should be careful, because one day she's gonna come and tell him, "I am pregnant," and he will be thinking the child that she's carrying is his child, but you're gonna be the child of the ex. So that's why I was saying that if you love the wife so much, let him come home and move, because that's the condition that she gave you, and she doesn't want to talk to you anymore. And you don't want to let the wife go. You cannot love the child and don't love the mother. If you love the child and the mother does not love you, that marriage will not work. So he cannot hold the relationship because of the child. Even if he loves the child and the mother of the child does not love him enough, there's no need for him to stay in the relationship because of the child, even if he loved the child so much. So the only way now, if he's gonna try to talk to the girl, seeing the girl give his condition, he's supposed to give his own condition too in his house. He need to be a man, because we have a lot of men out there. We thought they are man, but they are boy. He is making the money. He is whoever they call in the governor, but he's a boy. That one is a real boy, because a man will not handle his life like that. That your wife is not talking to you. You should already know what to do, like Luke said. He knows what to do. If he doesn't do it, that means he's a boy. So I
You have
don't
to
know.
be strong. Life is not for the weak. You have to be strong and
You
stay in the.
have to be strong, yes. Mm-hmm.
It's okay
So
if the
you have
marriage
to
is not.
either he let the girl go with the mother, either he let the girl go with the mother, or he stay with the girl, with the woman, and allow the father to come home and give another pregnancy. And when he's seeing the child, he'll give another pregnancy, because the woman want the ex to come to the home. So there is a reason why she want the ex to come there. You are gonna be the married man that gonna figure out, what does this woman want? Why does she want the ex to come here? You know? So that she can have a second child. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miss Alice, and thank you so much for taking the time to join the conversation, even though you are at work. God bless you for doing this. Luke, do you have anyone to advise? Oh, no, CB, you're not done. You are not done, right? You finish, and then Luke can say something, and we'll wrap things up.
I lost my train of thought. I don't know where I
I mean,
stopped.
whatever you want to tell this guy, one or two things that you want to tell him.
Okay. Okay, yes, I said he should give her an ultimatum. Like,
Okay.
say it's either you do things the way I want you to do them, or this marriage is over. And let's see her reaction. Let's see if she actually really values her her marriage more than the ex. Because where your treasure is, there lies your heart. So basically, give her that ultimatum. I mean, we all know
Oh,
that people can pretend, but then you watch her. And then the next time that man comes to the house, and why? Because from the look of things, it looks like the man comes without the knowledge of the owner of the house, knowledge of her husband. Like he will just come. You know, a lot of people do that. They just come. They invade your privacy. You are not expecting them. You don't know they are coming. They will just
yeah.
come, and they are
Mm-hmm.
all up in your face like that. It's so annoying.
It
Not to
is.
mention him being your wife's baby daddy. So the next time he comes, sir, I hope you're listening. The next time he comes, sir, please get him arrested. That's just, yes, get him
Thank you
arrested
so much,
so that he
CB.
can learn.
Okay,
Yes,
Luke,
thank you, ma'am.
thank you. Luke, do you want to say something or maybe just go straight to the comment?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes.
You see, Auntie Yuki is screaming, and she just said my mind. She said a lot of times we humans know the answer to our questions, but we always want to find a loophole to take the wrong step. We already know is wrong. You know that this is not even negotiable. Wake up, man. That's what I said earlier when I was commenting. You see,
Thank
the
you
man knows what
for being here. Thank you so much. And you're right. This guy knows what to do, but I feel like he's weak.
the man knows what to do. You see, I said he loved his daughter. He loved this girl very much. This stepdaughter, I love her very much. That's why I cannot take that step. For me, the man should not even what CB said. That ultimatum is correct too. But for me, the man should divorce the woman. That's my point. I don't want any ultimatum. Let the woman go. The woman will say, come and beg you. Let her go. That's the full stop. I don't know what you have. Maybe this woman has used a sham on him or disease on him. The man should let the woman go. The woman does not love you. He's just using you to play tricks here and there. That's it. I don't know what Auntie Yuki said. That's my point, man.
100%. I mean, because they're married again, I would like maybe try to like maybe talk a little bit and see if she could come back to her senses. But again, she is up to no good. Luke, go ahead and take some comments, please, before we pull the curtains. Let's take comments.
I'm coming. This is a comment from Auntie Yuki too. She's saying that and the woman certainly does not value her marriage. Yes, this will not even be up for discussion. That's from Auntie Yuki.
Can you like, imagine going days without talking to your husband because a new responsible man wants to come into the house?
And this is a comment from Usas. Usas, he said, he's applying to a black girl. He said, could you imagine the husband Mumu done the show? And that's the truth. The man is behaving somehow. Like they use charm on him. Okay, I'm coming. And if she was saying that she really missed Miss Elise opinion on this matter. Like seriously, I miss Miss Elise too. I think if Miss Elise was here, I know she would have called this man different names.
Miss Elise gives him hot. Like she doesn't even care. We miss you, Miss Elise.
And this is a comment from Osas too. Osas is saying that the husband knows what's going on, but he has a very low self-esteem to still marry this woman. And that's the truth. I said that too. That the man knows what is going on, but he has a very low self-esteem to marry this woman. Love killing me, I die. And this from AJ. AJ is saying that matters like this, the lady should not be comfortable. The man should put her on the spot to make a choice. The man should put her on the spot to make a choice. I know CB said that too. That's what I can take now.
Okay, guys. I think we said it all, guys. Right? I hope we did justice to this topic. You, this man, you are in trouble because being married with a woman who doesn't love you, you are in trouble. But only you have the solution. Only you have the solution to your problem. Like my sister Yinko said earlier that in a comment, she said, you know what to do. You don't trust your woman. What kind of marriage are we gonna build if you don't trust each other? You don't trust her. You know that she's up to something with this guy. Can you imagine? Don't look for something that's gonna make you depart this world from this world before your time. Be like at night you can't sleep. You're having like cold sweat because you don't know what your woman is doing behind your back. What kind of life is that? What kind of life are you gonna build with all the uncertainties? So you have to put an end to that for your sanity, for the sake of your sanity. You don't want to lose it because this woman will make you lose it. She will. She going days without talking to you. She knows how to pull your buttons, and she'll gonna make you lose it. So please, if you love your life, guard the little dignity that you have left. Be a man. Tell this woman that, Madam, I married you. It's either you do as I said because I am acting, I'm being fair because this man is being fair. He's a good man. He's being fair. He offered for the little girl to go on weekends, even though another man would be like, I'm the one who paid the bills here. Where is she going? But he even allowed that. He even allowed the possibility that she goes back to the parents, to her grandparents, so that he can come as long as he wants. This man is trying to be fair. So you're doing everything that you can to maintain peace in your house. But this woman, she is troublesome. So you need to put an end to that, to this. It's either you both come to a place where you agree to move forward in such a way that you will not have cold sweat at night, or you let her go. And I can tell that you love her. You wouldn't have taken her back in the first place after the first incident. It's because of the love that you have for her. It's because of the love that you have for the little girl to look sprint. You know, you might have to let them go. When you love something, you set it free. Maybe this woman, talk to her. Don't be afraid to be like, I think you still love this ex of yours. I don't think you're treating me fairly. I don't think what you're doing right now is fair. Don't be afraid to have this difficult conversation. We had a very popular soccer player in the Cameroonian team around the year 90s. It was really good. We used to call it Sombahana. And he had a very famous say that we use in Cameroon. He used to say, "Ça passe ou ça casse." Like it's either it goes or it breaks. This is it. Sometimes you have to like allow yourself to put yourself in that situation where it either goes like move forward or it breaks. Don't be afraid of that. It's well. It's okay. It's okay. If she goes, if she leaves, if you end up divorcing, she wasn't meant for you. It's fine. It's better you find out 6 months into the marriage than 10 years. Like my sister Alice pointed earlier, that you might end up with little babies, kids in your house that don't belong to you. So it's better now. There's still time. Either you guys do it well or you don't do it at all. Okay, guys. That's it. Can we call it a day? Yes? No?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's give Miss Alice a chance to talk now.
Huh?
Miss Alice.
Miss Alice.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my
No, we are
Good
finding
evening.
her. Why is she coming late?
Yes.
Miss Alice,
Yeah, this is
welcome.
the last time. Thank you.
Miss
Thank
Elise,
you.
we
I'm
want
so
to hear from
sorry.
you. We
Thank
want
you.
to hear from you.
Yeah, the problem is that you people are seeing something different. Are you people sure this man can make children?
I
This
talked
man,
before. I talk
this
as if
man,
yes. I talk
this
as if
man,
Miss Alice was going to it yes.
because people should look deeper. Because a relationship where a woman is showing you that she is attached to an ex, you back with her a child. What are we seeing? What are you not telling us? Infertile, and he has found him. He found a child, daughter. I don't want to let go, and we are here accusing the woman when he wants attachment with the child. He may have problem, and he has seen this child as his own child, and he's fighting to remove the father of the child in the child's life. This is not even a problem. He should just call the man, have a meeting with the man, say, "Hey, Mr. Man, I don't want you in my house anymore. If you want to see the child, I'll come and give you the child the weekend. Me and you will arrange, and that's it. and he doesn't come to your house anymore. But me, I see deeper. I see like the man has issue having children. Maybe all his relationship, he has not impregnated any woman, and he knows that he cannot bear children. And the attachment he has with this child, he is unbreakable. He considers the child as his own child. All these things he's saying because the man is coming. The man was coming when he was dating, still he married her. So that's not a problem. Because I know men with jealousy. If a man is jealous of you, he will not marry you. That you are seeing somebody else or somebody else is close to you. So this man has an underground problem, and I don't know. I don't see it as a but put cameras in the house. If you accepted, you people men, you people to do what you allow us to do. Let us continue to do it. Hmm? If in the beginning of the relationship he allow it, why is he changing now? What has changed? Ask yourself what has changed. Because it's not today she woke up and she's doing it. She has been doing it and he has been taking it. So what is the problem? So she's asking herself that what is the problem with him? And I'm asking him the question, okay, what will be your problem? Something you have been allowing and you want to change overnight. Why? No. This woman, if it's me, I'll go and do fertility test with you to see if I'll have other children with you, number one. Number two, we can find a solution. So I don't see any divorce happening here, but I'm seeing fertility problem because I don't see any African man tolerating this kind of nonsense. If only if he's infertile, and some men when they love a child, they are ready to stay in a bad marriage for children. They will not say it out loud. But many men are in bad marriages today, but because of their attachment to their children, they bear it all like women, and they will not be saying it. They will be low key, be out of shame. And this man still loves this woman, and I think he loved the child. So let's see a different approach to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss
Coach
C.
Michelle,
Yeah.
I said so earlier. Miss Ellie just brought my comment back. I said the man loved the girl. That's why he don't want to let the wife go. I said if the man does not love the girl, he would have divorced the woman earlier. That was Miss Ellie just saying again. The man loved the girl. Maybe he cannot produce, he cannot bear children. The man is the issue. I was saying it earlier.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
even
I think that's the center of the problem. I think that's the
but
I
guys,
don't know how we're gonna solve it. And I think the woman knows that he's attached to the child. That's why she's doing what she's doing.
yeah, she's wicked. Even if the man cannot bear children, it shouldn't be used against him. Now they have a child, and he is willing to do joint custody with that child. He just want that man to stay away from his woman. I mean, it's not a crime to not be able to bear children. It's not a crime. This man has to be strong. You're loving this child, and guys, if someone gonna treat you like this because you love the child and trying to do the best that you can by them and their child, it's better for you to go adopt. Look, there are orphanages everywhere. There are children screaming there because they want a parent. I would rather go and adopt 10 of those children than trying to take care of a child, and then people will be like insulting me, rubbing their rubbish on my face because I'm trying to be a good person. Just look around here, you. There are other kids that you can adopt and have a good life. So this man shouldn't suffer because he loves his child. I feel like he really is also really. I mean, Sibi said something earlier, like sometimes that rare. I feel like he's very much also into this woman, and there's something about her that makes him not to want to let go. Because only children, God, you can adopt children. Even just today from church, we adopted a little girl. I mean, like not like adopt, but today my church was doing something that they partner with organization around the world, and they have those pictures of little girls. You come and you choose one, and from now on, every month you're going to contribute toward that child. So we chose. I told my daughter, go and choose anyone that you want. She chose a little girl in Ethiopia. So we are gonna be like doing our best to contribute for that little girl from now on. There's a lot of kids. This is my point. There's so many kids around the world that need support. Don't suffer. Don't allow yourself to be dragged in a mold just because you're trying to do good by some people and they don't appreciate the efforts that you're doing. They're not deserving of. I mean, the little girl, didn't do anything. This woman is not deserving of your love and of your sacrifices. She has to get her act together. If not, please don't be afraid to leave. Don't be afraid to go. It's okay. Sometimes a loss can turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Who knows? Maybe God has the woman for you, just waiting for you. But you will have to take that bold step of faith by letting this one go. And then the Lord will make room. And make room, and the Lord will bring that blessing to your life. And you will know indeed that who finds a woman finds a good thing. All right, so that's where I'm gonna stop here, guys. We've been here for what?
He
2
haven't found a
hours.
woman. He's still looking for the woman. He haven't found one.
There you go. There you go. Sometimes we just like we clutter our life with the wrong things and the wrong people. And that's a prayer point I want to leave you with today. Pray all this week and say, Father, remove from my life everything and everyone that does not belong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. I love you so much. My friends
Thank
in the
you.
comment section, you are amazing. You have a blessed week. I pray that the Lord protect and preserve you as you go and as you come. That you know no accident, no
Amen.
incident. That you be provided for. That you find grace and favor before men, and even that God who holds the heart of kings in His hand, cause even your enemies to favor you in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
All right, guys.
Hallelujah. Bye, ma'am. Bonne
Bye.
nuit.
Yes, you do. What are we doing here? Give me one moment and I will let you go. Okay. All right, guys. Bye.
Across the borders, across the sea, different worlds, one destiny. From the heart, not fantasy. This is love and clarity. Across cultures, across the pain, we choose truth over temporary flame. If it's real, it will remain. Love across borders, say the name. I've seen tears fall in foreign calls, late night prayers in airport halls. I've heard women question their worth, and men afraid to love out loud. First, I don't sell dreams, I shine a light on healed love, grown love, conscious sight. If you're ready, come sit with me. This table's built for honesty. Is it intentional? Is it honest? Is it healthy? Then let's talk about it. Can it last? Can you handle truth? Can you love right? Then welcome to the room.